So let me tell you something. You don't need more money, the perfect relationship, or even the dream job to be happy. You only need one little thing. Hey, hi, how's it going, everybody? Dr. Goat here with another Car Talks. And today, I want to talk about happiness. So, the key to happiness, like I said, it's not about having more money or having the perfect relationship or even having your dream job. Sure, all of those things are nice. I know we all want that, and I'm not telling you to not work towards that. But what I'm saying is you do not have to have those things in order to be happy. I know a lot of us are like, we think in the ways of, I'll be happy when I get this, or I'll be happy when I have that. I'll be happy when I get to this place in life. And that's, honestly, I've done that a whole lot. I've done that most of my life. And that has led me to not truly being happy in the moment. I'm always looking for something else. So, the key to being happy, and it's gonna sound simple, but it's most definitely not that simple if you're someone like me that is always looking towards the future and looking towards, like I say, I'll be happy when I get this. And it's simply living in the moment and making progress towards your goals and your dreams. Progress in and of itself is the main way you're gonna find happiness. And like I say, it's a lot easier said than done. I myself still struggle with it a lot, but I personally have noticed with my own dreams and goals that as I'm working towards those things, when I see that I have gotten just a little bit closer towards the goal, it brings me happiness. Even, for instance, say YouTube, with my dreams of that being a full-time career for me, every time that I see that I've gotten more views, more likes, more subscribers, it brings me that little hit, that bit of happiness. And it's, in my head, I can be, you sit there and you're like, man, we're getting there. We're getting towards our goal. And just that little bit of progress alone brings happiness. One of the things that I have a bad habit of doing that I've been trying to get out of, which, like I say, you want to be living in the moment. Living in the moment where you can, at that point, see the progress you're making. That will bring you happiness. But a lot of the times, I will either live in the past or live in the future. And the past, a lot of the times, don't get me wrong, I've had plenty of happy moments in my life. I've been happy, I've felt joy in all this. Even, I talk a lot about my past relationship with the narcissist. Even in that relationship, there was a lot of happy moments. A lot of times that I was happy and, feeling like life was good. But a good majority of the time, when I think about the past, my mind will go to negative things about it. Like, I will emotionally be a lot of the times feeling anger or sadness, both anger at looking at ways that I was done wrong, being cheated on, manipulated, things like that. It was like, I'll look back at that and be not gonna explode, but just like why did I let that happen, or why did I stick around so long, or why would they do that to me? you'll feel that way looking at the past and just, like I say, situations that I wish wouldn't have happened, or I wish I wouldn't have allowed myself to stick around afterwards, wishing that I could go back and change things. Just like with the sadness, that's a wishing that I could go back and change things. And when you're living in the past, you're not giving yourself even the opportunity to truly be happy with life in the moment that you're in, because you're looking back at what was. And like I say, sure, there might be happy moments there that you can reflect on and be happy with, but at the end of the day, doing that is almost like, the person that was in high school playing football and they spend the rest of their lives reflecting on, man, I was the quarterback and we won this many games, we did this, and they, have not really achieved anything since then. And they spend their whole lives reflecting on the past and what they have done, instead of, like I say, trying to work towards dreams and goals and be present in the moment and being happy with the progress that they're making. They're just reflecting on the past. And like I say, I reflect on the past quite a bit, but more or less most of the time in a negative way, which is not good. And then there's also the other way that I do it a lot as well, and it's, I would say, obviously a lot healthier than reflecting on negative things from the past, but it is looking towards the future and what you want in life, which, of course, like I say, is a good thing. It's great to have dreams and goals and things that you're chasing, and to visualize it, be able to see it, and be like, man, I can't wait until that happens. But it's not healthy to look at that and just think, man, when I get this, I'll be happy. When I get to this goal, when I get this dream car, I'll be so happy then. When I get my dream wife, I'll be so happy. When I can wake up and have my kids here and my wife, and we're in our big old mansion with our Corvettes and our Bentley and that outside, I'll be so happy. With the $3 million in my bank account, I'll be so happy. Like I say, don't get me wrong. Those are great things to look at and aspire to get to, and they are necessary for what I'm talking about as far as finding happiness. But just looking at that and thinking about being happy when you get this, you're gonna struggle to actually be happy in the moment, in your current life. So my whole main takeaway here is to live in the present. I get it, we all, like I say, we all reflect on our past and the future that we want, but to live in the present and those goals that you've got for the future, work towards them and be present with them and where you're at, and find joy and happiness in the working towards those goals and the progress that you're making getting towards those goals. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you do to find happiness in your everyday life. And as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.